Okay, we're just going to be showing you how to be packaging this up for delivery. Different things that you can do to help with the marketing. So we are focusing on affiliate marketing for beginners, and we've done the newsletter. So, and I showed you sort of a breakdown of how to do the ebook. So say the ebook is complete, and we're going to now create the marketing material. So I want to go back to the section where it has ebook covers and stuff like that. This is one that I showed you before as well. So we're going to just pick this. So we're going to customize and use this template. And I'm just going to be taking the cover from this. And I'm going to just modify the cover for affiliate marketing. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this, this, this. And then I'm going to be like, hold on, I want to get rid of that. I'm just going to change the font to a much smaller font so that it's okay. Obviously I'm going to change the image that's there. I'm going to delete this. Okay. So this image needs to change. So I'm going to see if I can find an image on the Canva app itself. And if I can't, and I'm not happy with the images that on the Canva app, I'll go into Pexels. I want one that has a minimal aesthetic. Okay. Let's see if this one works, because the color needs to be, no, this is not going to work. It needs to just slot right in like this, but this color needs to change. I think the font needs to be a different color. Okay, let's go for white. Let's go for white. Let's see how that works. Okay, I'm gonna head into the elements section, and I'm gonna look for something like a square. Bear with me on this. Bear with me on this. I want the opacity of this to be very, very light. I also want it to be a different color, slightly, probably going to be looking for that mint green that we used for the newsletter. Let's see if I can get a lighter green. light green, a very light green. Like that's the mint colour that we used. Slightly bring up the opacity of it. Probably going to change the font colour back, maybe to a light, maybe to a brownish colour. Okay. I've done this so that I can get access to the font again because I want to change the colour. So I sent the block that I put there backwards. So I clicked on position, send it backwards. So I want to see if I can change the colour font. I think I want to make it like a brown or a dark brown, chocolate brown colour. No, I'm just experimenting with different colours here. I might go with because if you remember, for the newsletter, it was like a brown and orange kind of theme with a mint green, so we want to kind of stick with that theme. I'm going to change the font. I want it to be a bolder font. So because it's bold, it needs to come down a little bit so that it's a little bit smaller. Okay. And I'm going to change this colour down here to something else because you can't really see it. Up on the tools. I'm going to get another element behind that as well. So I'm looking at maybe a rectangle, if I can find one. Okay. I'm going to go with a rectangle. Something like that. I'm going to put that here. I want this, the opacity of this to be like right down. Okay, this square needs to be a bit bigger. Okay, so this looks kind of retro, so I'm happy with that, so I'm going to download it. Okay. Download. And then this is going to now go into like a mock-up. But it's going to be like a mock-up for sort of an E, you know, like something that you would see on a, you know, like for an ebook, Kindle kind of thing. So when you're looking for a specific template, you could just type it in ebook mockup, and then that's quite a cool cover actually. I should have picked that. I could have picked that for another ebook. This is not what I mean. Just mock up, generally mock up. Yes. You know, we could use something like this. We could also use this as well. So I'm going to do 2. We could do this. I'll probably do 3. Okay, cool. So I get so excited about and we could do that one as well. I might do 4. I get so excited about Canva because it's so cheap, and I think if you really want to make some money and you want to maximize your profits, sign up with Canva now, because I have a feeling they're going to increase the price, like really increase the price soon, because they have AI on there as well now, you know. And it's just so easy to build brands now. It's so easy to build brands as a solopreneur, with someone who's 0 experience. It's so easy to build brands. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into uploads and I'm going to pull this into the uploads. Okay. And then now I'll pull this in to here, and that's what it's going to be like. And then I can just download it. You see how simple that was? And I can just download it. This is amazing. So I'll download it as a PNG, and I'll go back to the mock-ups and I'll like take a few more, because there's so many that there's so many that you can pick from. Yeah, I don't like any of these. The ones that I saw in the other like front page, I preferred. So I'm going to go back. It's going to be used for the marketing. So that when you're creating marketing materials for Medium, when you're doing your newsletter as well, content pertaining to your product. That's when you could use it. I saw another one that I really loved, and now I can't seem to see that. I've used this one before as well, so I could even take that one again. I like this one as well. I saw another one that was like an actual book. That's the thing with Canva sometimes, the template that you're looking for, initially when you see it, it's like, yeah, I like that, and then it disappears. But that's fine. I'm going to use this one, and then I'll pick another one. Like literally, even if you're like a 10-year-old, you can do this. 9-year-old. Like, I really do believe that there is like no excuse for not making money online now. Because before it was like, I don't have the money to pay a graphic designer. I don't have the money. If you don't have the money to pay a graphic designer, you can either use the templates that are already available on Canva, or you could use templates from branding kits. And I'm going to leave a link in my resource page to some branding kits that you can buy. So let's go back to uploads, and we're gonna pull this in. Oh, I don't really understand what's happened here. I can delete that completely. So we want to pull this in and it needs to be fitting exactly. Might pull this out so that it fits in to the mock-up affiliate marketing for beginners. Okay, hold on. Pull this up, stretch it out. Okay. We can download that as well. I'm going to do one more of these mock-up things. Okay, download. Templates, back again. No, this is for the... Okay, let's go back. Okay, so this one was there, but we don't have a little side binder thing for this one. I'm going to just change the font color. I'm even going to change the background color. I'm going to change this to orange. Orange. Move. Change the font size. Also going to change the actual font because it's a different font that I've used. It's overlapping. I don't like it. Paytone. That's not what we want. We want to change the font to this one, which is Horizon, and bring it right down because it's too big. Okay, this background color, I want to see. If I can change the background color to no, this isn't the color that I like to use. A slightly lighter color. So I've put here simple tips for newbie affiliate marketers. I've put Bible tools. I'm going to take this thing off. I'm going to delete this as well. Don't need this. Oh, so if you make a mistake, you can just do the undo. So I'm going to delete. I don't need this thing here. It's not something I need. I've made a spelling mistake here. Just want to increase the font here a bit. Now we're going to go here, add Yeah, that's that. That's for this. Let's see if I can change. Okay, see if I can change the color of the font to orange. Change the font color. I think I'll just leave it so that it's like half white and half orange like that. I'll take this off. And then it's the only thing that needs to change is the color of the color of the okay, let me see if I can change this color to no, not working. Browner. I think I can leave it like that, to be honest. I'm gonna take this off. And then we're good to go. Good to go. And we could use this now to create an ebook listing. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to be showing you how to create your ebook listing. We're going to be using some of the images that we've just made now to create your ebook listing, to do all your pricing and all of that stuff.